11 things that make guys instantly want to date you. You can't make someone fall in love with you unless you steal a bottle of love potion from Hogwarts. But there are certain small moments that make a guy say, "Wait a minute, I want this girl to be my girlfriend." What is it about a woman who has that particular something, that intangible trait that makes her irresistible? You've undoubtedly seen it before in another woman. We usually find it much easier to see another person's charm than our own. It's tough to put it into words, but some women are simply magnetic. Men appear to be drawn to them right away. It is not a question of physically checking a list of boxes. Your physical attractiveness is a factor, but there's a lot more to this puzzle. To be honest, once you step into your full and authentic power, you will flawlessly embody the most appealing form of yourself. So here are 11 things that make guys instantly want to date you. 1. You aren't desperate for a boyfriend. If you're desperate for a partner, it's an indication that you're not ready for one. As cliché as it may sound, we will not be satisfied with someone else unless we are first pleased with ourselves. You won't be tempted to make the wrong person fit into your beautiful life after you've learned how to enjoy it on your own. When you're happy on your own, you'll only accept a partner who adds to and improves your already fantastic life. Furthermore, desperation is a big turn-off. Guys can tell when you're putting forth too much effort. If anything, you'll find yourself attracting the wrong type of person, one who will take advantage of your insecurities. 2. When you accept the characteristics that make you unique. Nobody else has your freckles, your cute gap between your teeth, or your throaty laugh. These are the characteristics that distinguish you. Your confidence is hot. Men like a strong, self-assured woman who isn't scared to be herself. She's not tugging at her clothes, fidgeting, or avoiding eye contact. She understands who she is and isn't scared to show it. When someone is at ease in their own skin, it shows. They don't have to speak or do anything to prove it. It's simply there. If you lack confidence in your daily life, it is time to work on your self-esteem. Don't fool yourself into thinking that acting small would make you more alluring. It will simply blur your authentic self and make you invisible to the one who is right for you. 3. Showing genuine interest in him. When someone makes an honest effort to learn about you, it's really flattering. Going beyond the typical small chat that many interactions consist of requires effort. You don't do that until you're genuinely interested in someone. Even if he's skilled at guiding the subject towards you, which he will if he's actually interested in you, since we can't get enough of someone we like, make sure you steer it back towards him at times as well. Don't get too personal too soon. You want to demonstrate curiosity without coming across as intrusive or excessively familiar. Read his reactions to determine how much you ought to press on a subject. 4. When you ask interesting questions. A great conversationalist understands the significance of asking good questions. By asking a man smart questions, you express your interest in him while also establishing a relationship. If you find this difficult, try to relax and listen while he speaks. Try to get out of your own thoughts and concentrate on what he's saying rather than on what you want to say next. Once you've done that, asking smart questions will come effortlessly to you. Forcing questions only for the purpose of asking them is unappealing and will come out as fake. You don't want to appear desperate. Furthermore, if you are not fully engaged in the conversation, it will be difficult to remember the details afterward. 5. You can laugh at yourself. It's exhausting to be around someone who is always preoccupied with being flawless. Nobody can meet such an unachievable standard. We all make mistakes and have embarrassing experiences. You're already ahead of the game if you can roll with it instead of getting irritated. You don't take yourself too seriously if you can laugh at yourself. It also exudes a lot of confidence. Instead of rushing to prepare a seemingly polished and flawless presentation, you're completely at ease with just showing up as you are. 6. Have a full, well-rounded life. Is your life full of variety with people and events that make you happy? When you're completely engaged with life, you seek out the experiences that offer you joy and help you grow as a person. This instantly makes you a more intriguing person. If your life consists of going to work and then collapsing exhausted on the sofa at the end of the day, it's not healthy for you or your future relationships. Seek possibilities that will broaden and fulfill you. When a man asks about your life, you want to have something to answer. If that question leaves you blank, work on it first. 7. You're not afraid to call him out. Have you ever heard a man joke that his wife keeps him in line? Men truly like it when they are called out on something. Perhaps he tells you about an issue at work, and instead of politely nodding along, you respectfully ask how he handled it. Of course, you don't want to come across as bossy or harsh. You are not his mother's replacement. However, it is okay to put him in his place when necessary. Even though his immediate reaction is agitated, he will appreciate that you hold him accountable once he gains perspective on it. In a perfect relationship, both individuals will call each other out when necessary. Otherwise, growing and evolving as a couple is difficult. 8. You're relaxed around him. You can just be. Some people have a remarkable ability to always be themselves. For the rest of us, showing our true self requires a few of dates. That's why it's such a fantastic feeling to be able to relax your guard and not put on a show around someone. If you walk on eggshells around a guy, he will notice. It will also make him nervous. The sooner you can relax and be yourself, the sooner the right man will fall in love with you. Staying calm and present is a quick way to do everything on this list. You'll be able to engage and have fun with a man if you have confident self-awareness. That endearing tenacity will allow your lovely true colors to shine through. 9. You're positive. Are you the type of person who views the glass half full or the first to point out problems? Being with someone who is continuously negative is quite tiring. Not to add that the individual who is continuously hunting for negativity is on the fast track to mental disorders. A man desires to be with a vibrant, happy woman who finds the positive in everything. When things are difficult, she looks for the bright side. When you get a flat tire, instead of melting down, she'll crack jokes until the tow truck arrives. Who wouldn't want to be near someone like that? This does not imply that you must always be a cheerful robot. Everyone has down times, and you are entitled to all of your emotions. But, for your own benefit as much as anyone else's, try to stay upbeat whenever possible. 10. You're flirty. How much fun is it to engage in flirty conversation with someone? That humorous back and forth is addictive and keeps you on your toes. It demonstrates that the other person is having a good time with you. If he was bored with your interactions, he wouldn't have the energy to flirt back. Flirty may turn desperate in the blink of an eye, so keep an eye on things. We've all seen someone go too far and disgrace themselves in an attempt to flirt. Instead of hanging over him, pique his curiosity just enough to leave him wanting more. When you sit down, brush his knee with yours, keep his gaze for a second, longer than usual, and deliver your best coy grin. Honestly, less is more. 11. You laugh at his jokes. While this may not appear to be a deal breaker, similar senses of humor are crucial in a partnership. Sure, everyone wants their jokes to make others laugh. However, if your own partner doesn't acknowledge your hilarious talent, it's a depressing setting in which to be yourself. Women frequently express a desire for a man with a good sense of humor, which makes men cherish this part of a relationship even more. He wishes to be the reason you are smiling. He wants to be the one who can make you laugh while you're having a difficult day. Ladies, be honest with yourself. If you don't find him amusing, don't push yourself to laugh. Do you really want to act this way for years? Well, that's all about it. Thanks for watching.